That is the final product with the marshmallows mixed in. Come on guys, look at that. You can't argue with that. High protein, low calories. So guys, today I'm going to show you something that's made my cut this year almost effortless, and that is making high protein, low calorie ice cream with one of these. And if you don't know what this is, it's a Ninja Creamy. My girlfriend actually got me one of these for my birthday this year, and honestly, I've had so much use out of it, and it's made my cut, I wouldn't say completely effortless really, but almost trivial, because I'm someone with a sweet tooth, and when I get to a certain point in a cut, I just find I get voices in my head telling me, you know, it's not such a bad idea to eat this or eat that. I'm sure you can relate. But yeah, the ice creams that you can make with this, it feels like it shouldn't exist. Like it feels almost illegal. Like you can't be eating that, but you can. So I'm going to show you what goes into making one of these and give you a full macro breakdown. So this is what actually goes into making one of these. These are the ice cream tubs that you get with the ice cream machine. And this is how you actually put it together. First, we have 300 milliliters of this stuff. It's just almond milk. And if we check the macros, per 100 milliliters, 23 calories, and we're using 300. So that's going to be what? 69 calories. We'll call it 70 calories for the almond milk. Next, we're using 1.5 scoops of whey protein, and this is per scoop, 113 calories. So we're using 1.5 of those, which would come out to about 160 calories. Next, we're using some squash. This is cherry and berry flavor, and there's really no calories in here, but we're going to add 5 calories to the total just because it says there's no added sugar, but there probably is some in there somewhere. So yeah, we're going to add a little bit of calories just in case. And finally, we have some mini marshmallows. This is just 15 grams and it comes out to about 60 calories. This is really optional. If you can justify it, add it in, because it does make a difference. It makes the end product so much better, but if not, this is optional. So we've got our ingredients here. Almond milk, 1.5 scoops of cookies and cream whey protein, 100 milliliters of cherry and berry flavored squash, and 15 grams of our mini marshmallows. This is the preparation then. It's pretty basic. Put the almond milk in the container, followed by the whey protein, 1 and 2. What we're going to do, we're actually going to mix this up a little bit. We're going to give it a blend, and I'll be back when it's blended. Okay, that looks pretty good. And then the final step is we're just going to add our squash. Just like that. Then we're going to put the lid on. Make sure the lid is actually on, because I've put it on before thinking it was on and given it a shake, and it's just ended up all over my kitchen. So don't make that mistake. But yeah, just going to give it a little shake, a little bit of a roll. Just like that. And then what we're going to do with this is pop it in the freezer for about 8 hours. So I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out the freezer. And wow, what do you know? as if by magic, we have our fully frozen protein ice cream. But we're not done yet. The next step is actually turning it into ice cream from just a frozen block of flavored ice using our Ninja Creamy. But what we're going to do before that is we're going to leave it at room temperature for about 20 minutes. And just from the testing I've done, that seems to really help with the consistency and making it taste more creamy as opposed to just frozen ice. So we're going to give it 20 minutes and then we're going to put it in the Ninja Creamy. So we're back about 20 minutes later, and as you can see, it's started to defrost a little bit. So now we're going to put it in here and turn it into ice cream. So there we go. The whole thing takes about a minute and a half, so not too long. And now we have our ice cream. And that's basically it. If you don't want to add anything else, you can just have it like this. I don't know if that's going to come out on camera, if it's going to focus, but really good consistency. If you do want to add in the marshmallows, this is what you would do. Get a knife. I like to use a knife. It can really be anything. And what you want to do, you want to put a hole in the middle of the ice cream. Just like that. There's a hole in there. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to pour the marshmallows into the hole. And then we're going to put it back in the ice cream machine. And this time select mixing. And what that's going to do, it's going to slowly blend the marshmallows and the ice cream together without absolutely shredding the marshmallows like it would on the ice cream option. So this time we're picking mixing. There we go. When it's done, whip it out. Let's see what we're left with. That is the final product with the marshmallows mixed in. Come on, guys, look at that. You can't argue with that. High protein, low calories. Let me just try it. Really tastes good. Need another one. Absolutely amazing. So that's the finished product. And now let's look at the macro breakdown. So here's the macro breakdown. We've got 70 calories for the 300 milliliters of almond milk. We've got 168 calories for the scoop and a half of whey protein. And although the squash says 0 calories, I'm going to put it as 5 because really you never know. And I'd rather round it up than round it down. But it could be 0, it could be 5, it could be 10. Who knows? But I'm going to put it as 5. And that brings us to a total of 243 calories without the marshmallows. With the marshmallows, it's an extra 60 calories. So that's 303 calories total with 33 grams of protein. So that is the calorie breakdown of our protein ice cream. Absolutely crazy considering how good this tastes. And let's just compare it to Ben & Jerry's. per 100 grams of Ben and Jerry's, 273 calories, and there's 400 grams in this tub. So you're looking at over 1,100 calories.
Holy shit, get that crap out of here.
Versus ours here, which has, how much protein is in Ben and Jerry's? Okay, 3.6 grams per 100 grams. So the whole tub, there is about 13 grams of protein. And in ours, there's 33 grams. So absolutely crazy. Personally, as far as taste goes, if you rank Ben and Jerry's a 10 out of 10, I would say this is probably a solid 8. And depending on your taste, you might even like this better than Ben and Jerry's. Come on, that doesn't lie. Absolutely incredible. And, you know, this is just an example as well. You can use chocolate flavored whey. You could use banana flavored whey, any type of whey you can use. And it really opens up whole new possibilities of the type of things you can put together. And I just showed you making one of these. You can make batches of 5 or 6, and that'll probably last you weeks. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Like the video, subscribe for more of this content. Enhancedplayer.com is the blog. Bye for now.